My life was the best it could be. I moved to New Zealand 10 years ago, and I was here all by myself. When I landed in this country, I literally knew no one. Growing up, I learned if I wanted something that I had to work hard to achieve it. Life was great until about 2 years ago where I actually hit rock bottom, where I tipped the scales at 175 kgs. I had thoughts of rejection. I felt that I could never do anything in life. And I got to a point where, it affected my life in general. As a dad, and as a dad to a 5-year-old, I'd have times where I'd, want to take my son to the park, but I would worry about whether I could find a bench to sit on. I knew then if I didn't make a change, that I wouldn't be around too long for my family. In the past, I tried doing things about it, but I couldn't work it out because I always worked to do it in the natural. But this time I'd made a decision that I'd do it with the supernatural strength of God. While I knew that I had a huge mountain to climb, I was wanting to do it not in my own strength, but in God's strength. The first 6 months were the hardest, where, I put in a lot of hard work, but I didn't see the result. It was, a time where I felt, where is the hard work that I'm putting in, where is the results, where are the results? And I had to constantly remind myself that, one day it will all be worth it. All I had to do was trust God in the middle of my circumstance. And there was times where I felt like giving up because I didn't see results for the work that I'd put in. But I had to constantly remind myself to trust in God, knowing that He was working behind the scenes. I still remember the first time I could run, and I could only do it for 10 seconds. And today, I can do 10 kilometers without worrying about it. October 2016, I had the opportunity to run up Sky Tower, which was 51 flights of stairs, 1,100 stairs, and I still remember the time where I, stood at the bottom and just paused for a minute and thanked God for bringing me from someone who thought of, doing nothing in life to be able to impact someone else's life, So just a reminder that in life, we go through times where we feel we're just not good enough, but God can use what's meant for your harm to your advantage. One of the things I've learned through my journey is to love people no matter what, The fact that I felt rejected, or the fact that I felt that there was opportunities taken away from me just because of the way I looked, There's times where I wasn't included in photographs, and I felt very insecure about that. We had to trust God through the process, that, in life that we would face times where we didn't understand it all, but we knew that He would bring us through.